Are you looking for ways to treat various chicken diseases? In this video, I'm going to show you that failure to treat various chicken diseases will lead to mortality, and therefore that will lead to losses in your poultry farming business. I'm going to show you 11 ways in which you can treat various chicken diseases. The first one is treating poisoned birds. When your bird is poisoned, you should crush charcoal into powder and put it in drinking water. Charcoal helps to absorb all the toxins in the poisons. 2. Treating birds with flu-like symptoms. These birds will be producing sounds such as krrr, 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 and may have a swollen head. You can treat such diseases using the following drugs: Chloriflox and Interflox. Also, you should ensure that you provide enough warmth or heat in your chicken house. You can get this, or you can source such kind of heat from infrared bulbs, charcoal burners, gas brooders, and you can put warm water in bottles and then distribute it across the chicken house for easy distribution or equal distribution of heat. Also ensure that you provide adequate ventilation so that to avoid suffocation of your birds. 3. Treating sick birds with lead or bloody droppings. This kind of disease is suspected mostly to be coccidiosis. Coccidiosis is caused or catalyzed when the internal walls of the intestine are eroded, and that is why there is the lead or bloody droppings. Also, the droppings may contain mucus and may be frothy. Also, when the chickens are infected by coccidiosis, they may look withdrawn, droopy, and may stop eating, therefore causing them to lose weight. You can treat coccidiosis using drugs that are sulfur-based, such as sulfocox. Also, you can crush aloe vera and put it in drinking water, but you can also do that by adding chili. But when adding this kind of natural remedies, add it individually. Don't mix aloe vera and chili. Add aloe vera if that is what you have access to, or you may add chili if that is what you have access to. Also, you can prevent coccidiosis by always ensuring that your beddings are always dry. This dryness prevents the buildup of coccidia parasites, which causes coccidiosis. 4. Treating chickens with sores or blisters around their eyes. Most commonly, when this happens, it is highly suspected that your chicken is infected by foulpox. Foulpox is caused or transmitted through mosquitoes, and you can treat this disease using Nemovit or sulfocox. You can control mosquitoes which spread this disease by covering the windows of the chicken coop using a mosquito net. Also, you should ensure that you cut the grasses around the chicken house to keep it short, because grasses may act as a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Also ensure that you remove or drain all stagnant waters around the chicken house, because they are also a breeding ground for mosquito. You can treat these lesions of foulpox by giving your chickens aloe vera, which has been crushed and put in drinking water. You can also apply the aloe vera juice around the foulpox lesions, and this may cause the lesions to dry up and the chickens may get cure. But always ensure that you vaccinate your chickens against foulpox, because there is a vaccination for that, and you can check the vaccination schedule on this channel. 5. Treating chickens with worms in their droppings. These diseases or these chickens can be treated using a drug called pepperine. You can also use natural methods such as putting chili in drinking water and also putting aloe vera in the drinking water. But also ensure that you deworm your chickens at intervals of every 8 weeks, and fail to follow this schedule will make the worms in your chickens increase. You can also control worms in the chicken house by ensuring that the beddings or the litter of the chickens are always dry, and the beddings of the chicken house can be kept dry by ensuring that there is always a good or proper ventilation of the chicken house. 6. Treating or controlling the drop of eggs in laying chickens. Chickens may stop laying because of various reasons. Such reasons include the feed type that the chickens are being given, the presence of worms in the chickens, presence of parasites, and a change in weather. You can always ensure that your chickens eat properly, because failure to feed them will cause them to have weight loss, and when your chickens have a weight of about 1.5 kilograms and below, they will not lay eggs, and because they are not eating enough, they will have a weak immune system, making them easily affected by diseases. Also, you can give your chickens egg boosters such as Vita Boost, so that you can increase the egg production. Also, you can add aloe vera in the drinking water and provide light in the chicken house, and this light will help the chickens eat more, and this light can be provided for at least 16 hours per day, so that you can trigger the hen's pituitary gland to produce eggs. 7. Treating of birds which are producing a green diarrhea or green dropping. These chickens may not be sick. In this case, the chicken may have eaten green material such as vegetables. But when the chicken have not eaten vegetables but they are producing green diarrhea, that is a sign that your chicken is not eating properly. This can be shown easily because when the chicken is not eating properly, the bile juice in the digestive system of the bird will be produced, but it will not find feeds to digest. That will make the green color of the bile to be passed out through the droppings, and that will indicate that your chicken is not eating properly, or your chicken has lost appetite, and you need to look into that. And you can treat this case by providing your chickens with aloe vera put in water. Also, you can provide your chickens with ginger, which boosts the appetite of chickens, and it usually helps solve or cure various digestive problems, and it is also an immune booster. You can add ginger powder by taking a small pinch and putting it in the drinking water. 8. Treating of chickens which look much smaller than their age. This may be due to various reasons, but one of the major reasons is that you may have a chicken which is not of good genetics. Also, you can have a chicken that is not eating properly, and you can boost their growth by using growth boosters. You can either have a natural growth booster or an artificial one. The artificial ones you can buy from an agrovet, and such examples are Vita Boost and Ash Boost. Also, you can use a natural growth booster, and I made a video on natural growth boosters such as ginger, thyme, and clove, and etc. There are 8 of them, so check out that video. You can add various growth boosters. These growth boosters can either be added in the drinking water or in feeds. These growth boosters should only be added in the amount that is specified, so go and watch that video. 9. Treating of chickens which are showing signs of heat stress. When a bird is being affected by heat stress, it may show heavy difficulty in breathing, panting, scissoring or convulsion, and it may start lifting their wings so that it may cool. And you can cure this disease by providing out a lot of water which is cold, and you can make the water more colder by adding ice cubes. You can also ensure that you provide your chickens with a lot of electrolytes, because during this process of heat stress, chickens may lose a lot of electrolytes. And you can also add vitamins such as vitamin C in the drinking water. And you should avoid overcrowding of your birds, because this may result to increase of the heat around the chicken house, but also overcrowding may increase cannibalism of your chickens. And when constructing a chicken house, ensure that you construct the chickens in a east to west direction, so that you may avoid direct entry of sunlight into the chicken house. Also, you can add various plant herbs that may reduce cases of heat stress. Such plants include aloe vera. 10. Teaching of chickens with huge livers. This may happen especially when you slaughter your chickens, and this may be caused, or this kind of condition is called ascites, and ascites is caused by poor ventilation and temperature management, especially during the brooding stage, as well as poor feed management. And ascites usually affect birds during the 2nd or 3rd week. Some of the signs that your chickens is affected by ascites is heavy panting, otherwise known as difficulty in breathing. And you can remedy this condition by ensuring that you keep the birds in the proper stocking rate. And those are the 10 ways in which you can treat various chicken diseases. And if you have any question, please ask in the comments below. I'll be eager to answer each and every question. See you on the next one.